guys, Fur Billy here. Well, it's about midnight. I just got back in. My brother took me out fishing. I really needed that. I needed to get out. I've been doing a lot of work lately and just needed to have some time. And I'll tell you what, man, that was therapeutic. We were out in Lake Erie. It was really calm, almost not quite glass, but just beautiful. And second or third time, we were trolling off the back of the boat, and I hit a 27-inch walleye. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna fillet this thing, and you guys are gonna see it. And if I puke, I'm putting it up. So I'll let you know what happens with this, because I've never done one before. I don't have a fillet knife handy. I'm gonna run it with a slicer. We'll see what happens. I went on YouTube, checked out a couple videos, and well, that's the setup. I'm gonna go get that fish and lay it on here, and we'll see what happens here. All right, here we have the fish. He's a big one. I measured him. Looks like he was 27, and he's got some teeth in there, so I don't want to have him jerk around me. I mean, there was some huge teeth in there. When he opened that mouth up, that thing was huge. He really fought me getting him on the boat too. All right, so he said this is going to be a fun one. Bird Billy's just getting into fishing, and I probably should have started with a little fish, but you know, go big or go home, right? All right, so as far as I can tell, I'm supposed to make a cut behind this fin here, right in here. And you know, honestly, every time I move him around, the freaking guy's been jumping on me. So I'm not real happy about this. And Mrs. is gonna freaking kill me when she sees this was done on her kitchen counter. But I wanted to get a good shot of it, and I can't wait till morning. So I guess we'll flip it. The one I saw the guy do on YouTube was about half this size. So I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Honestly, this is not something I'm looking forward to. So, the hell. We got freaking heebie-jeebies here. See if I can spin him without him. One big freaking fish. Alright, so here we are. I got him. I just called my brother to make sure I was doing the thing right, and you know, he said use the YouTube video. So I gotta make a cut back here behind this fin here. So I'm just gonna press down here. I don't know if I'm too far forward or not. You know, they say use a real sharp knife or a fillet knife. I don't have a fillet knife. I'm using this thing, so I'm really having a hard time doing it. Every time I go to make the cut, I'm getting the freaking heebie-jeebies. And I know you get better with it in time, and I didn't think it would bother me like this, but it's just freaking bothering me. I keep trying to think of it like a piece of chicken, and I'm going to cut this chicken up, but it's not, and I just caught that thing live, so I saw him flopping around. I watched him die, and I'm real big on being connected to your food, and I don't want to. I want to respect where my food came from, and I don't want this to be in vain. I brought this home to do this, but unfortunately, we don't have to do this in America. You go to the grocery store and you get it normally. So, and I was never raised that way. I wasn't raised as a hunter or anything else. So. I don't know. I just gotta man up and get in here and get this done, but it's not as easy as it looks. All right, this is gonna be take like number 8. Try with a different knife here. Yeah, this is like tough. These knives don't want to cut into that. Alright, so I don't have a fillet knife. I'm trying to see if we have an electric knife somewhere. At this point, I just want to get it done. And these ones, I'm kind of putting some pressure on them, and they're not really cutting into this thing. So either I got armored fish, or my knives aren't sharp enough. So I'm going to try and resharpen them. We'll go back to like take number 9. Alright, here we go again. See if I can make a cut here without getting him, waking him up. I'll do this like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I've got this cut made here. You're supposed to come all the way down the back and then cut it and then get the skin off. I'm just struggling to get it all done right. So without getting bone, you know. I think I'm screwing this up big time. Now, I've never eaten walleye. My brother said it's really good. So I'll try to. Yeah, there's a lot of ribs in there I'm feeling. Alright, so here we have what I got out of this so far. I'm going to come in here. I got those little fillet pieces I pulled off the skin part. I'm still getting the hang of cutting this all off. Basically, if you're doing this for the first time, just think of it like it's a piece of chicken that smells funny, and you'll be alright. I held on to the skin, just got the knife going, slid it down. There's bones in here, so I noticed there's some across the front here, and what some of the guys are doing is they were doing a cut kind of like this. I'm not going to get a beautiful fillet. You know, like when I was talking to my brother, he said, you know what, you're going to learn somewhere. So that's me learning. I mean, this is kind of comical, but that's why I'm going to list this video as first time doing a fish. And as you, if this is your first time doing it, maybe this will help you get up the nerve and everything to do it. So we can flip over here to the other side. And basically it's the same concept. You want to make a cut here behind this fin. And what I was finding was I was running into some bones. So I don't know if I'm going too far up. And I'm going to look into that if I'm going too far up. And if any of you guys, I'm sure some of you guys are fishermen out there, shoot me a comment, help me out here, give me some tips. Obviously I know I need to get a better knife and I need a fillet knife, but you know, if you can see here what I'm talking about, you know, I got the gills here, so I'm assuming I make the cut right about right there behind that next gill, and that's what I want to know is going back in there and what do I have to watch out for as far as bones and whatnot goes. Then I think I come along the backbone here, and basically you're going to bring it out like this all the way out, and then you need to slide that knife between the meat and the skin. So that's what I understood from what I saw in a couple of videos I watched. But I mean, these guys, they were done with this in 30 seconds, and I've been on this thing now for probably half a freaking hour. But part of it was because I'm not used to actually cutting up an animal to get some meat out of it. So that's just me. Alright, so anyways, I hope this helps. And like I said, this is one of those things, it's going to be like some of my videos where I put stuff on there and people make comments and you kind of learn from the comments. I've actually, one of the things I love about YouTube has been, I went on there to post some things that I knew about and just thought I'd help some people out, and I was just curious to see if there would be an interest in it. And as I've posted videos, I'm probably learning more than what necessarily I'm teaching sometimes, just because of what I'm getting as far as feedback, and then because of the questions that are being asked, it's making me dig deeper into the subject matter to find out what is the right or wrong way, or what is the the better equipment or whatever as the questions are coming up. So definitely keep the questions coming, guys, and definitely I'm looking for some pointers here, so feel free to post away. Alright guys, thank you.